Hey friends! My name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly. I do all sorts of videos on my channel. Cooking videos, vlogs, hauls, Christmas content, a little bit of everything. So if any of that sounds like fun to you, I hope you'll subscribe and join me on my YouTube adventure. This video is a collab hosted by Tiffany of Small Town 6 and Jessica of Jessica My Rose. It is the last grocery haul of the year, and it is the VLOGMAS edition grocery haul. This video is going to be super casual, maybe slightly chaotic, but basically it's a holiday week here. We've got a bunch of stuff planned as far as like the actual holiday meal, and I'm not in charge of that. So this grocery haul is probably going to be on the smaller side because it's just like little bits and pieces that we need to get through the rest of the week besides the holiday. Also, I'm in my pajamas. It's very early. I just woke up. I set the groceries to get here probably a little too early, and they arrived even earlier than that. So, gotta take advantage and record before I put everything away, and so here we are. This is just from one store. Like I said, it's a smaller grocery haul, mostly breakfast stuff, and of course, the prerequisite Fajita Friday ingredients. But if you want to see what everybody else did for their grocery haul this month, there's going to be a playlist in the description box below, and also links to both Jessica and Tiffany's channels. So without any further ado, let's get this recorded so I can put my groceries away. So here we have it, guys. That's my entire grocery haul this week. And I think, pretty sure for the first time ever, this entire video is going to be under $100, which never happens. But again, I'm just kind of filling in the gaps for meals that are not going to be covered by holiday gatherings and the leftovers that follow. So, hence. First things first, of course, you guys know that I can't get by without eggs. So I've got 30 eggs here, very much required at this point. Next, what is this? We've got cilantro for the aforementioned fajitas. We have breakfast sausage. This is my favorite brand of breakfast sausage. I prefer the patties, but my local Publix typically doesn't carry them. So if they have anything at all, it's the links, and so that's what I end up getting. Our peppers and onions pre-sliced for our fajitas. It's much cheaper, obviously, to get them just, you know, the whole onion and whole pepper and slice it myself, but nah. The thing about Fajita Friday that I love, besides the fact that it's tasty, is that it's really, really fast. The whole meal comes together in, no joke, less than 15 minutes. And it's because of things like this. So, gotta do what we gotta do to keep it alive. I got myself some, I don't know how to say this in English, I guess, pre-cooked white cornmeal. It's right on the bag. But basically this is like corn flour, I suppose. It's not corn starch, it's corn flour. And it is in fact pre-cooked, and I use this to make arepas. I've made arepas before on the channel, and if you're interested in making them for yourself, I'll post the video that I did that in up in the corner. But yeah, they're delicious, they're extremely fast, extremely cheap, extremely filling, and so I just realized, hey, I haven't had these in a while. It's because I don't have flour, so I went ahead and I got myself a little $3 bag of flour, and this will last me ages. This is not gluten-free. All of my grocery hauls for the most part are gluten and dairy-free because that's how I eat. But for Fajita Fridays, my husband likes regular like flour tortillas, and these do have gluten in them. So these are for my husband exclusively. I won't eat these. Usually I have my fajitas in a bowl with rice, or I have them on a salad. Every once in a while I'll splurge on a gluten-free tortilla and like have them like that, but typically I'm a salad girly. These are just for him. OJ, because I'm still on my daily OJ and coconut water in the mornings kick. This has some pulp in it because they didn't have the very, very high pulp, which is my preference. I'm happy that they brought me the some pulp variety instead of just no pulp at all, which, you know, I'll have in a pinch, but again, the more pulp, the better as far as I'm concerned. We've got our steak for our fajitas, and I do slice this up myself because we've experimented with a bunch of different cuts, and the pre-cut, hey, this meat is specifically for fajitas, is absolutely the worst as far as texture. And we've been experimenting here and there with like even more expensive cuts lately, but the bottom round is, you just can't go wrong. So I get the thin sliced bottom round, and then I just cut it against the grain into little tiny fajita strips, and that's what I do every week. We got a bunch of bacon this week because kiddo's good on pepperoni and salami right now, and this bacon happened to be buy one get one free. So we've got a couple of center cut bacon, and we've got a couple of the thick cut bacon. And then lastly, we have a bunch of stuff in this bag. We have our fajita seasoning. We have a can of deviled ham, or diablito as we call it. I like my arepas either with tuna or with diablito. I have tuna, but I didn't have any of this, so I went ahead and I grabbed one. I just make a little like salad, if you will, with mayo, a tiny bit of ketchup, a little more mustard, and hot sauce. Don't knock it till you try it. It's really, really good. We got crumpled up bacon bits. I put this literally in everything. I put this in my eggs. I put it in my grits. I put it in pasta, salads, like anywhere where we need a little bit of protein. It's not a huge amount of protein, but it tricks my brain into thinking I'm doing something good for myself with bacon. So how do you go wrong? A can of corned beef hash, because it's not quite in full force just yet, but for a while we were doing corned beef hash breakfasts on Saturdays, and then my husband suddenly got tired of it. Unlike Fajita Friday. Fajita Friday's been going strong for like a year and a half now straight. But last weekend he asked for corned beef hash, and I happened to have a can left, so we went ahead and we had that, and it was great. So I said, you know what, let's try it again this weekend and see what happens. And lastly, Ortega medium original taco sauce of white people taco night fame. This does not go on tacos, but I love it on my scrambled eggs in the morning. So I make myself a big breakfast bowl with tater tots. Kiddo's so delirious right now. He's been up for like hours, and I'm telling you all, it's early. He's been up for hours. I make a bowl with tater tots, some of that sausage, scrambled eggs, and pour this taco sauce all over it. Really, really great. You know, I always give you guys the price of everything before I go, and all of this before you cost me, including driver tip and delivery fee, $86.24. It really must be a record. I really don't think I've ever had a grocery haul on this channel be that cheap. And for the amount of things I got, is that a good price? I don't know. These days, I feel like good price or not be damned. You gotta eat, and so you gotta figure it out one way or the other. So it just kind of is what it is. So friends, that is my very early morning grocery haul. I don't know what I'm gonna do for breakfast yet. Maybe actually a breakfast bowl sounds pretty good, so I might go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna get these things put away, and I want to remind you that this is a collab. So now that you've seen my video, please make sure to check out the description box and check out everybody else's grocery hauls for the month, so you could get some more maybe holiday themed inspo. And speaking of holiday theming, Vlogmas is drawing to a close, but we're still going strong. I've managed to put out a new video every single day this month, and the plan is to continue to do so through the 25th. A ton of vlogs, a ton of recipes. I put out my yearly gift guide, as it were, letting you know all the things that I got my son and my nephews ages 3 to 13 this year. So if you have any little kids all the way up to teens and preteens in your life and you're not sure quite what to get them, the list is pretty gender neutral, so it doesn't have to be boy gifts, but go ahead and check that out as well. I'll have that in the description box. I'm very proud of all the content that I've put out this year for Vlogmas, and I really hope that you guys have been enjoying it. So please let me know. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you can keep coming back and not miss any of it. And we'll talk again really, really soon. Bye.